Hello everybody, it is Friday, and of course Friday means it's MCN time. Let's have a look at what's going on in the community at the moment. One of the first things is, you've probably noticed this, if you go to your solar event tab, you'll be able to see a really big change to the way that this is done. This isn't too bad. I would say for me, I like to press across towards the top right hand corner to like get myself out of any kind of screen. You have to kind of click out of the screen, out of the in dead space, in order to get out of them. Again, another example. It's really cool. I love the little animations done with it as soon as you click on any type of solo event, the way it pops up. Just for me, I just like pressing like a cross. Yes, there's a cross right there. That's what I'm saying, is like as soon as you go into something like this, you click on something and then you press cross up right at the top. It's nice. I kind of wonder whether it would have been best over that side with a bit of dead space to then press that cross, but it's each to their own with what they like, what they dislike about it. It's certainly more organized, and I think in the future when we get these new realm events which incorporate all of us as a community doing something in a common goal, then it could mean something. But those are going in next month, and hopefully there's some exciting things that happen with that one. Either way, what are your thoughts on the subject of this screen? Of course, a lot of people were interested to see it as well. I think it's a bit of a mixed bag for people. Some people like it, some people don't, especially from what I've seen. I wonder if we can grab like a... There's a, as per usual, there was a quick poll that started, and it is going in a way that, well, it's always very difficult with how polls start on the forums. Like, is it going to go in the, oh, people don't like it, or people like it kind of way? I don't know. I like it. I think that it's a bit more tidier, especially when you kind of operate through it. But I know it's always an acquired taste, I think, with certain people, because they like things a certain way. I just like it because it's organized, and it doesn't feel like yeah, just feels organized. What do you feel about this? Put it in the comments down below. Next up, the black screen bug. Have you got the black screen bug? Well, it looks a little bit meh. I've had a couple people reach out so far about this, and I think a few people have probably messaged to say about it as well. So as Zero Sum says, SP3 Black Screen for 2 months now. Kabam have not given any feedback on this issue at all. It seems to affect Samsung devices. It's been tested across 4 devices myself, etc. There's more to it. It is negatively affecting gameplay, rendering some content unplayable. At least 3 threads exist on this issue. Myself and multiple of others have reported this issue via support ticket to get to be told no information can be given. What is even happening? And it seems that this has reared itself again. Well, it's more prevalent. Some people say they've just recently started having it, and that's an issue, isn't it? So the latest update is that as of a couple of days ago, Dave said he's got his eyes on this. We'll update as soon as he hears something. So hopefully it can actually be resolved for those that are experiencing it now, and also for those who've experienced it in the past. I mean, look, there's a good example with Zero Sum experiencing this bug. Ew, damn, that is not good at all. Looks damn awful, if you ask me. And now onto a bit of fun. Have you ever wondered where your striker lifts to? Well, we now know. Shout out to John, who sent this through, and it's just hilarious to see. There's the striker right there. He lives, or she lives, or they live right in the corner of the battle realm. Again, to kind of put this into better shot to give you an idea, if you've ever wondered, yes, the striker lives there. What will they do in that time frame? Well, they're kind of waiting for their moment. They're kind of like, you know, just tapping their feet, just kind of going, when is my big call up? Put me in, coach. I can do it. And of course, when the time is to strike and the striker is ready, then of course you're going to see them rush in, like this, for example. There you go. Juggernaut looks very happy with himself there as he does his Juggernaut striker based things. And then of course we'll go back to his lovely little hobble right there in the bottom left hand corner, or left side of your battle screen. If you've ever wondered where they live, that's where a striker lives. And now let's take a little bit of a closer look at the design for She-Hulk. As a lot of you know, a new version of She-Hulk is coming soon. You've probably seen it on the opening thing. When you kind of like open up the game, we'll try and do an example whilst I'm doing this part of the segment of the video, like doing this opening, there we go, right there, you'll probably notice in that there is a lovely She-Hulk design, a different She-Hulk design. If we kind of zoom this in, Kowalski, oh no, that's a different screen. That's the bug experience everyone's having at the moment. So you can see there's a new model of She-Hulk. This may be, based on the profile picture, what we're going to see from a design point of view. I reckon it's slightly altered with these profile pictures, but this is probably going to be close to this design right here, that there, this there. So it's probably going to be what we're going to see from a new rework of the champion. New outfit, not new skin choice because, well, Kabam don't do those things. Either way, this looks pretty exciting, and I think a new kind of rework, new look. It's just better than the version that we have at the moment. I'm not saying it looks clunky, but definitely gives you the vibes that this version of She-Hulk has kind of run its time and run its day. And maybe Kabam are going to rework a lot of the other champions in the game at the moment, so just kind of give them that polish, or give them a new spin on, say, a comic book outfit that maybe Marvel are like, do you know what, you could do a new version of that one and that would look better than the version you have in game. And I think there's a lot of champions like that in game at the moment. Make sure to put in the comments, like, what champions would you change if you had the chance based on their look. Team check-in. This is a really important topic at the moment. The transition between the old guard and the new guard, the old people that left and the new people, has been a bit of a rocky ride so far. I'm sure a lot of you are well aware that a lot of the communication factors haven't been up to scratch the way they were before, but there's been hope, and I think it's very important. With this game 10 years in, it's either you've got hope for things to improve, or you just go, well, I've had enough of this and I'm quitting, which of course is a very real thing for a lot of players when the game gets a bit too grindy. But this is the thing that I would like to see, and Kabam Dog Dave does ask. There's still much to learn from myself and my team. Just wanted to come out with it and ask, where and how can we support you better? Where are we falling short, and what would you like to see more of in the future? Really important, just a good bit of feedback. And go to the link in the description and let Kabam know where they can improve. I think for me, it's all about hope, new tech, excitement, the future. That is where a lot of us need to focus our attention on, but we don't really get it. Kabam Crash has done a fantastic job to give us these little kind of tidbits of information, teasers, chats. And I think that's the big thing, is just chatting with the community. A lot of the time just chatting about stuff and going, well, we've got plans for this. I like the transparency element. I think, Kabam Crash is well aware that they need to make money from the game. That's not his choice. If you've got a problem with that, take it up with Netmarble. That's their model of operation. And of course, if you spend in the game, you're supporting the developer. You're supporting the game kept going. But also, it's always the double negative with it, with the fact that Netmarble is the operating company that will look to squeeze the pips from the company to get as much juice out of it as possible, which is not very good. However, positivity, hope is what we need to strive for, and it's nice hearing about new tech improvements and things coming up that Kabam are doing. Transparency, chatting, just chat with the community in Discord, on the forums. I must admit, on Discord though, I'm not a huge fan of the way that it's set out, in that trying to find answers to things is pretty difficult. Trying to find out, like, when a Kabam dev has mentioned something or responded to something, it's so difficult to find. And even when there is a bug reports tab going in there, it's tough to know whether or not it's on support tickets. Are better to get an answer from Kabam devs than it would be elsewhere. This is why I like the forums, because I can track down the information that I require from relevant people within it without having to kind of pester people on Discord and pester a Kabam dev. It's like, well, the community team can go out to the forums and do a post, or I'm not saying just the forums, but on the announcements. And this is what I'd like to see more of, like the announcements tab or say updates and patch notes or whatever, like bulletin or newsflash or something like that, to let people know what's going on. Like somebody asked me today on X, like, Rich, what's happening with the compensation for those that did incursions and got multiple Magnetron crystals and rewards? Well, don't know at the moment, and that's just the thing. It would be nice to go, look, that's an issue that needs to be written down and tracked. The only way that we'll find out more information is if Kabam Dork or Kabam Pinwheel post or Kabam Crash post into responses, or there's a top masthead thing here about like a known issue or bug side of things. That's really my kind of like issue with it, and what I'd like to see more of is just that communication on bug issues and just utilizing getting information out, which, yeah, that'll be nice. We're going to end the show on this. Now, I was going to do a full video, but I'm making this at 11:15 p.m. at night, and I really need to get to sleep. So I'm going to run this and then upload it, I think, on my lunchtime. But I wanted to talk about a reunion event, which drops next week, and that's always pretty exciting, especially with, first of all, arenas. There's going to be an arena that runs for 7 days. There'll also be separate arenas each a week long. The 5-star shard arena shall be open to all summoners, level 5, and 6-star shard arena open to all summoners who are conqueror and above. Summoners must use their 1 to 2-star champions that will have updated scoring to help with the milestones. 7-star shards, that means it's probably in a solo event of some description. But yes, there it is. There'll be no rank rewards, side quest reunion, earn points to win, 7-star shards with 6-star shards, 7-star shards, and Titan Crystal shards for free. Hey, that's brilliant. That's more added. Fantastic. There's also Collector's Crystal, award 2-star champions that have been released 2023, 2024. Some people get to get some of the rare ones because I know some people do like that. And what else? Well, we know about the Crucible. That's it running at the moment. This is my favourite. I'll be doing a video on the reunion login crystal next week, as well as do some guides and stuff. Every summoner level 5 and above is able to get these crystals. They are claimable every 7 hours with a maximum of 48 possible over the 2 weeks. Fantastic. They grant 2 items a piece. That made me... I wasn't sure if it would do the Legends Crystal replacement. It might do the Legends Crystal replacement, but the items within it apparently are meant to have changed. So was the Legends Crystal changed? We'll find out that next week. Updated base pool collector crystal. In addition to the free reunion logging crystal, the collector crystal are receiving a massive update. This will not apply to current held collector's crystals. All ones gained, blah 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 blah. They were available in the Conqueror, blah blah blah, again blah blah blah. Available 100 units and will receive 2-star champion that will be released up to Enchantress. So you'll get more options for more 2-stars available. There you go. That gives you the facts and the information about that when all these are running in. We'll be doing some videos and coverage next week, so look out for that. Thanks for watching. Check out some other content located on screen right there. Have a lovely day. Get involved with some of the topics, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.